Hi, everybody. It's Julie Huck with the Agent of Change platform. And today I want to talk to you about creating your personal value statement. This is a topic that's really near and dear to me. And the reason is because I'd say probably about 10 years ago, Ed and I found ourselves in a conversation where we looked at each other and said, why are we doing this? Why are we trying to build a team? Why are we hiring people and firing people and going through this struggle of growing? What does it mean to us? Because at some point, it is so difficult to build a team. It takes a lot of time and effort and studying and learning and failing forward fast, that's for sure. And so it was hard. And what people don't understand is when you start to build a team and you start to leverage out your business, you actually don't make more money, you make less money. So you have to go backwards to go forward. And so we kind of, we were so excited about continuing to grow our team when, 17 years ago when we came to Keller Williams. And then after a couple of years, we were just worn out and tired. And we thought, gosh, what are we doing this for? Do we just forget it all and hire an assistant and he and I just sell a bunch of houses and probably make a decent amount of money? Or do we keep moving forward with this team idea and our dream to grow our team? And we got to the point where we decided, yes, we do want to do this. We still want to grow our team. It makes sense for our bigger vision and our goals in our life and the way that we want to live our life. We want to impact others. We want to use our gifts and talent for the greater good. We want to be able to use the systems and the models that we've learned to help others grow their business. But we had to get really clear on who we were and what our values were. And in doing that, in really getting clear on what our top, I think we have 6 now, values are, that aligned us with everything else that we did in our business. So it took some time when we sat down and we worked through kind of a little bit of an exercise. We actually at the time had a few agents that were, pretty secure in our team and had been with us for a while. So we did it as a group. And we sat down and we said, okay, everybody look at this list of values and determine which ones are most important to you. So we all did it individually. And we put down our top 10 values. And then together we came back and said, okay, what did everyone put down as their top 10 values? And then as a group, and we looked at them and said, all right, let's narrow it down to our top 5. And in doing that, we determined that we are generous, results-driven team players with a positive attitude, a growth mindset, dedicated to upholding the highest integrity. So that is our value statement. And I'm telling you what, it seems like a simple exercise and it seems like, yeah, I've heard this before, but that changed everything in our business. When we got crystal clear about who we were, it made us crystal clear about who we were going to go into business with. It made us crystal clear about who we would hire as an administrative assistant, what agents we wanted to partner with, because we had these value statements turn into kind of a guiding light for everything that you do. If I was going to talk to an agent and talk to them about partnering with our team, I would sit down and I'd say, are they generous with their time and their talents and their finances? Are they really driven for results? Generous, results-driven team players. Do they want to be on a team or are they solo? Do they like doing things on their own? If they really love being on a team, that's right for us because it's really important for us to have a team. positivity. Like for us, positivity is so huge. That's why we have our own office space. That's why we control our culture. Mindset is everything in this business. And so positivity to us is so important. Now, when we talk about positivity, we understand people have hard days and they struggle and life happens. And of course, we're all here to support that. And at the same time, a generally positive person just kind of sets the tone for our culture. And so positivity is huge for us. So generous, results driven team player with a positive attitude, a growth mindset. So this one is also really big. So when we're talking with folks about partnering on our team, do you have a growth mindset? Do you love to learn? Are you excited about coming to sales training on Mondays and a team meeting on Thursdays? Are you excited about taking classes like Bold or going to family reunion or conferences? Are you learning things on your own? Are you listening to your own podcasts and reading books and growing yourself as a person and growing yourself in your business? That is us to a T. We're constantly growing. We're constantly, looking for the next best version of ourselves. And so because that's who we are, that's who we want to partner with, because we know, that makes the magic happen. So we are generous, results driven team players with a positive attitude, a growth mindset, dedicated to upholding the highest integrity. So integrity is huge. Integrity is a word. I mean, all of these are words that you hear often. So it's important that you define them in terms of what it means to you and your organization, or you and your team, or just you yourself. For us, integrity is always doing the right thing, even when it's hard, even when it means you might lose a deal, even if it means going against the culture or going against what someone else thinks is right. There have been times where I've seen Ed. I mean, Ed has the most integrity out of anyone I've known, probably like way more than me. I'm trying to learn from him as I continue to grow. But he, there are times that he walked away from a listing because his clients refused to put things on disclosure. I mean, that's integrity. And that comes back to you doing the right thing and being honest and acting in ways that are truthful and not bending the truth and being kind. I mean, to us, that's integrity. So again, that value statement, if you've ever been around our team or you've ever been around us, you know that we actually say that at the beginning of every meeting. We chant it. It sounds silly and people think we're ridiculous, and that's fine. People can think what they want, but what it does is it puts it to the forefront of our minds. It reminds us every single day what's important to us, and it keeps us focused on that, because what you focus on expands. So if we know that this is who we are, this is what our company stands for, these are our values, this is our value statement, then we're going to continuously put that back out into the world, into our clients, into our co-brokes and the people that we work with. So we chant it at every meeting. It's super fun. If you want to come see us, you're welcome to come join us for a meeting. And we have it on our wall. It's everywhere because we don't want people to forget it. So when we got crystal clear about what our value statement was and what our values were, it began to make more sense on how we were going to grow and how we were going to build out our team. And it gave a framework in terms of like a yes and a no. It's like, okay, this person is generous, they're positive, they like results, they're getting results, and they have integrity, but they never show up. They don't like to help other people. They don't really want to be part of a group. Like, even if just one of those are off, it messes with our entire culture. So it's not a fit. So all of those have to be a fit, and you have to hold really firm to that. And that's probably the biggest challenge I've had is is being true to what we said we were going to do. You know, when we said, nope, we are going to continue to build this team, and here's why, and here's what we stand for, and this is who we'll partner with, and this is how we're going to grow. We had to stand firm to that. And it meant turning away a lot of great people. And it meant changing our partnerships with a lot of great people because it just wasn't in alignment. So being in alignment and knowing what you stand for is so important. And so even if you don't have a team, even if you're a single agent, think about, what are your values? What do you stand for? And that will help guide you when you're thinking about partnering or working with a client. You know, do you want to work with a client who's completely out of alignment with who you are and what you stand for? Probably not. It's going to help you attract people that are more like you. And it does make this business a lot more fun to work in when you are crystal clear, because clarity is power. Being crystal clear about who you are, what your values are, and how you want to run your business, I'm telling you, it will change everything. So I hope that you heard my message today. I hope you realize how important this is to us. When people say, how did you guys get from where you were to where you are today? I always go back to that time where we set out our values and we defined them, and then we just built our team around it. Like, that was a turning point for us that changed everything. And it made doing what we're doing, although it's hard, although it's not easy to continue to grow and build a business and build systems, it made it a lot more fun and a lot more fulfilling. And it created a purpose. So once you have your value statement, you can create a purpose statement for your life. And I want you guys to know I created a guide for you so that you can easily work through this workbook with either just by yourself. You can work through it with another agent in your brokerage. You can work through it with your team members. If you have some really strong core team members that are going to be with you and you know it, that's a great place to start. Or you can even do it on your own or with your spouse. I mean, that's creating a value statement for your family is like taking that to the next level. Or maybe you already have a value statement for your family, but you don't for yourself. So creating a value statement of what your family stands for and putting that up on your wall at home. I mean, think of how that will change your life. Think of the ways that will just bring clarity to everybody in your world and yourself especially. So if you want this guide, I'm happy to give it to you for free. Just comment below, what did I say? Value statement, just comment value. And I will go ahead and get a link out to you so that you can sign up for it. So hopefully this was helpful for you. I hope that you will take the time, block out some time, and go ahead and define who you are. Think about what your values are. Think about what's important to you, and go ahead and live a life by design, not by default. Take care, guys.